KavaSpills podcast episode.
Something.
I don't know.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know for real?
It's been a while.
All right, it has been a while. Well, do we remember who we are?
Yes. Ames here.
Slone.
And I'm LB2 or Sir Lawrence.
Today?
Sir Lawrence, 'cause I'm
Sir
getting ready for this little DJ thing I got
Alright.
coming up. Man, this couch feels new. It's been so long since we've been on this couch.
Yeah.
So
it's been a
what's been new?
while.
What have you been doing this whole? What has been?
This whole year, I've been, rebranding my store with the help of Ryan Howell
Alright.
Designs. Amazing if you're looking for a logo.
Shout him out.
He's
We'll put
my
his logo.
guy.
We'll put his logo up.
You did a really good job.
Yes, he did a beautiful job. So I've been doing that. And I added a new addition to my family.
Oh yes. Tell him how you acquired this dog. And your
So,
luckiness.
my friend Sharika from middle school and high school adopted this beautiful Frenchie who was used as a breeder dog, had her max amount of litters, and was left to the wolves on Armenia.
Threw her to the wolves. Worked her to death, and then threw her to the wolves.
First of all, it's a French bulldog. That's not a cheap dog.
And a very fancy colored French
Yes.
bulldog. I'm thinking it's a husky French bulldog,
Huh.
which, because she has that husky face.
Yeah.
So I've been looking it up, and I
I wonder
think
what that
that's what she is.
colorway is called. though.
Or there's like the brown and tan, which it kind of looks like.
She's more of a fawn and brown.
Okay.
Like the white fawn, which is a rare color too. I don't know what the combo is called.
But
though.
she's so
She's so
sweet.
sweet.
I don't see how somebody can just give a dog up like that and just leave it. I just don't understand.
All she ever did was give. She had her babies and gave them away to make her owners rich, and then they find another one that comes
Yeah.
along, and then that's going to be their girl, and it's just so sad. So she has big boobies.
Wow, that was a nice segue.
She really does. So I'm gonna maybe try to put dresses on her or something to cover it. But
They're not
it's sad.
that
But
bad.
they're her battle scars, and I know, otherwise she's perfect.
Oh,
But she's been
it's
through
fine.
a
That's
lot.
not a problem.
No, but
That's
they're
not a
they're
problem.
very cold when you touch her.
Hey, let's cheers to the
Maybe
new
she doesn't
addition
want
to
you
the
touch her
family.
boobies.
Maybe we'll bring her on the podcast. To Cookie.
Oh,
boy.
I would love to have Cookie on. Oh, her name is Cookie.
Shout out to Cookie. Shout out to Cookie.
And Montana loves her.
They
And
met.
they're all friends.
Yeah.
Boss,
I bet.
Cookie, and
We
Montana.
had a little Frenchie gathering the day we got her at the park.
But that was before Boss claimed her as his wife.
Yeah, I thought I was getting Boss a baby sister, but
No.
they are 100% in love. The way they stand, they'll interlock their arms when they're next to each other. When one's done they eat out of their bowls, and then they switch and go and check what, if any, was left in the bowl. Cookie's really good at cleaning the bowl. Boss was not, so it's nice and shiny after he's done, because she goes and gets all of his goopy glue.
It's like they've known each other their whole lives.
Yeah, they're really sweet. I feel like she's my Lucy Pearl reincarnated, and Boss is kind of like Jake. So it's like,
smaller form.
I just have them back.
Shorter and
almost.
wider.
Yep. But I'm going to get her nice and healthy. She's looking good. She's eating good food,
Yeah.
and she's eating, the first day she didn't eat so nicely. I thought it was her teeth, but now she inhales it. She's great.
Well, she's gonna have a good life. I have a feeling she's gonna be very spoiled. Princess Coco.
Princess Cookie. Coco. Yeah, that's the thing, because we call the treats cookies, so Boss gets very excited when he hears Cookie, but
This is a treat, but
so I try to say Cookie Girl. I just feel bad, I can't,
Maybe she could be Coco Chanel.
I know, I was thinking that, like
Cookie Chanel.
Boss and Chanel
Yeah.
or Coco.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Cookie's cute. Mason likes it. Mason loves her.
Yeah.
She fell in the pool.
A wonderful first day.
Night.
And she didn't tell her house that she was bringing a dog home, so it was all a surprise.
Yeah.
But they love her.
Oh yeah, how can you not love that face? Put the face up right now. How can you not love this face?
Oh, she's so cute.
What's
up with Amanda?
What have you been up to?
Volleyball.
Still, I feel like
Yeah.
she's still playing. Is it year-round sport?
Well, because she does club and school, yes, technically it is.
Oh wow!
But
So
we're still in club season.
you've traveled.
I have traveled a lot.
Where have you been?
We've been to Ocala, Orlando, Wesley Chapel way too many times. Don't care to go there anymore, but we're going back.
Tampa Convention Center.
Tampa.
And the cool places.
New Orleans and Atlanta.
You put a video of you mixing in New Orleans. So you take Kava everywhere you go?
Yeah. You have to.
You never know. Here's the thing. You've traveled somewhere, and they might have some bum-ass Kava bars. I might stir something up here, but
This is what I wanted to talk about.
Florida has the best Kava bars, and by far the best Kava. So sometimes when I go out of town, I'm settling.
Even though the Kava bar is nice and great, but the Kava is not.
Time out. First of all, in Orlando, there's like nothing.
Yeah.
And that's in Florida.
Yeah, you would think Orlando.
So I already
Central
don't like
Florida.
Orlando. Orlando sucks. It takes you 20 minutes to go 2 miles.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's just a tourist trap. But there's literally like, Ames told me about a good Kava bar to go to while I was there.
Pacific Roots.
Yes, it was not even, I think it was, how many miles did I tell you? It was like 8 miles away from my hotel. And it was a 40-minute drive.
Sounds about right.
Were you off at International Drive?
No, I was over by Old Town.
Oh,
Like Lil Nas X, Old Town Road?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
that's where she was.
Yeah.
So, Orlando sucked because they don't have any good Kava bars. New Orleans
Shout out to Orlando.
has one Kava bar in all of Louisiana, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
It's a drinking town still.
Yes.
Yeah.
New Orleans is not the place.
Nowlands.
Nolans.
Wait, no, hold on. So not only is there no Kava bars, the food sucked. It was so hard to find good food there.
I thought that's
Really?
like the second draw to New Orleans.
That was what I was most excited about. Everything we had sucked. If you're downtown, on Bourbon Street, on Canal, any of those areas, it's all tourist food. You've got to go outside those areas to find actual food.
Shrimp and grits. Gumbo.
Yeah.
That's New Orleans,
Gumbo,
right?
shrimp and grits, po' boys, alligator. I had probably 3 different po' boys because I really wanted a good shrimp po' boy. That's what I wanted from there.
Did you have one?
Yeah, the very last day, we got to go to this restaurant called Mother's, and that is like a legit New Orleans restaurant.
Oh.
And it was really good. Really, really good.
Shout out to New
But we
Orleans.
went there thanks to our Uber driver because I told her, I was like, I'm from Florida and like this food sucks. And I was like, everything I've had has no seasoning. And she's like,
Damn, New Orleans.
What?
yeah. I'm like, we season our food in Florida. Like,
I thought they do like Cajun and super
not in the
seasoning.
touristy areas. So,
Interesting.
That is interesting.
but it also, like, New Orleans just had a weird, like, you just felt weird, like this weird heaviness being there. Like,
It's that voodoo.
I don't know if it's the voodoo. I don't know if it's the freaking tweakers. Their freaking homeless people are on a different level there. It
Yeah.
is not like here or Atlanta homeless people. Okay, I mean they are scary.
I don't want to go now.
I've never been.
No?
Yeah, I will. Abby and I both were like, we can say we've been, but we don't really.
Probably won't go back.
Care to
Yeah.
go back.
No. Bourbon Street was crazy. I did go see it just to say I saw it in the at night.
Yeah.
And you were there around like St. Patty's Day, right?
I was there on St. Patty's Day. Yeah.
The drinking Christmas.
Yeah, but this was like calm compared to
Yeah,
how
it's
it
more
usually
Fat
is.
Tuesday is their big.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mardi Gras.
Well, drinking's down like 30%.
But also, you have to remember they just had a Super Bowl. Mardi Gras had just ended.
Yeah.
We left on St. Patrick's Day, and we weren't sure that we were going to be able to get out because there are so many flipping parades. They have a parade for everything.
Really?
And not just like one big parade that goes through one area. There were like 10 parades.
Marching bands.
I never saw the parades,
Some of
thankfully.
that, some of those could have been funerals because they do parades for funerals over there.
Yeah, but no, there was a whole website for all the St. Patrick's Day parades.
Really? Yo, New Orleans is Irish?
No.
There
French.
are Irish there. There is a whole, I didn't read too much into it, but there is like a whole history to the Irish there.
Interesting.
Oh, the Irish.
So you've been around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, man. Went to Puerto Rico. I'm a huge Bad Bunny fan, man. First of all, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm probably like 17% Puerto Rican.
Just from going once?
Because I meshed with the people. And for someone to mesh that easily and comfortably, you have to have Puerto Rican in you. So I'm 17% Puerto Rican.
So when
17.
we have to go with Chantel Melvin and be with their family. And then you'll be like maybe 43%.
I can show them around. We stayed in San Juan for a little bit. And then we went over to like the Yucatan, something rainforest.
I thought you were Puerto Rican. Why don't you know?
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
Because I call it something different. I'm trying to think of the tourist name. What I call it is
what's the actual name?
La Mountain, La Mountancina. So yeah, that was dope. I brought my Kava with me. You're not the only one. I brought some Kava with me, and I think you ever stayed in a dangerous part of town but didn't know until afterwards?
Yeah, New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Like I left and then researched and I was like, yo, that's where all the crime is. But safest place, I was walking down the street at 3-4 in the morning. Like the people were great. I met a bunch of people. I met some guy on his birthday. Like it was a dope spot.
You didn't get to go to any Kava bars.
There was one there, but like I Googled it, and like I said, I brought my own. The vibes are good at the crib. They didn't have brewed Kava. They only had like
Papa
Top Kava.
Which, by the way, you can't even find that in Orlando. And there's a smoke shop on every block.
So wild.
That's weird.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But I was going to tell you, that is, I think, an issue. Like, why aren't there more Kava bars places?
I don't know.
People don't know about it.
I don't know.
Because Atlanta, I figured, Georgia's not that far from Florida.
I've been to
One Kava bar in Atlanta, and I went.
I think I've been to one in Atlanta. It was like a neo soul type.
It's called Kava Mama.
It might have been that one.
That's the only one. There's only one in Atlanta. The other one is in Rome, Georgia, which is not near Atlanta.
Oh.
I wonder if that was built in a day. I also finished a track on the album.
Yeah.
So we're about 35%. I'm 17% Puerto Rican. And I'm about 35%, 40% done with the album.
You're like Stephen
Or-
Jenkins.
Is any of the album Puerto Rican inspired?
It might be.
Oh.
It might be just because of my inspirations and my influence. And I'm about to go see Bad Bunny again. He's doing
Again?
Like not again, because I already saw him once in my head. But I'm gonna see him. He's going to do a residency. He's going to do a residency in Puerto Rico, which I think is dope. He could easily go to Vegas,
Right, instead
New
of doing,
York,
like,
California.
Vegas, like everybody
But he went
does.
back to his home country and was like, I'm gonna do residency, man.
That
I
makes
fuck with
sense.
Bad Bunny. I fuck with Bad Bunny. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to Bad Bunny.
That's funny.
What else we do? What else did I do?
I went over to Orlando.
What'd you do over in Orlando?
I took Mason to see Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
I got this sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah. Hey, people, let me make a little announcement. Let me tell you how this happened.
I've seen Tyler twice.
She said, hey, I got tickets to Tyler. I was like, dope. Thinking like I was gonna go. It was like, dope. What day? Blah, 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 blah. Like, dope. Oh, you're not going? Wait, you're not taking me? No, I'm taking Mason. I was like, oh, okay. Chromacopia just dropped. Tyler just do a new album and he toured. And they left me home.
Oh, well,
They left me home.
Mason really likes Tyler, and his first concert was New Kids on the Block.
Oh, wow.
So I really needed to make up for
Redemption?
it. Yes, and I think I won because he had the time of his life. He was singing along,
Yeah.
and we just had a great time. There was so many kids there. Funny thing, the alcohol lines were nothing. Like, nobody's drinking. And I mean, when I say kids, they were mostly like college age. So
yeah.
I'm thinking old enough to drink. But yeah, people aren't drinking alcohol at concerts.
But
That's
Tyler's
crazy.
sober too, so he helps represent that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I used to pregame. We used to pregame before the concert, drink during the concert, and then drink afterwards.
It's so much better to go to a concert not drunk.
Yeah.
It's like you remember everything. You're in the moment. You don't have to pee as much.
Yeah.
Wait, did you take Kava to the concert?
No, I had margaritas.
Oh, you did, huh? Were they good?
Yeah.
I ain't judging.
I was the only one in line.
She was the oldest one there.
I didn't mean to call you out.
I did. I mean, I still drink every now and then. But it has to be like, something.
Like
Special.
a special.
A special occasion. Chantel and Gabe went. Gabe is obsessed. And the funny thing about it is Mason introduced Gabe to Tyler, the Creator. Mason's favorite song is Earthquake. And he performed it at karaoke at his school.
That's dope.
But Gabe would see the Tyler, the Igor on Mason's phone, and Mason was listening one day and Gabe saw Mason's phone and said, "Hey, Amy, isn't that the guy who's on your cup and on your air freshener in your car?" I was like,
I forgot about that.
sorta, that's Lawrence cosplaying.
Yeah. Or AKA Mary J. Blige. AKA
Yes, I've had two
Nene Leakes.
50-plus black men, one at a stoplight, roll the window down and ask me, "Is that Mary J. Blige?"
Yeah.
We have to show a picture.
We'll show a picture of it.
Oh, wait.
It's not Mary.
Yeah, it's right there. It's everywhere.
wow.
It's probably in this house.
Yeah, it's probably in this house somewhere. That does not look like Mary J. Nene Leakes, maybe a little bit.
No, I could see where, like, at a glance, you would get
Yeah, if you move like that real quick.
extra.
Oh, by the way, I didn't tell y'all. Have y'all ever ordered KFC in Spanish?
No,
I wouldn't
go to KFC.
In Puerto Rico, you wouldn't go to KFC?
No, I'd go
No.
eat some
No.
pollo arroz or whatever.
Right?
Right?
First of all, if I'm
Arroz
going to fried chicken,
pollo.
it's not going
Pollo.
to be in Puerto Rico.
Well, I
If I'm
would.
going to have fast food fried chicken, it's
Yeah,
going to be Church's,
it was
not
late.
KFC.
It was late, and I recognized it.
Speaking of fried chicken, we're getting a Raising Cane's.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you know?
She's going crazy about it.
Oh, I
I've
can't
never
wait.
had it, but I know you
Oh.
told me how good it is.
It's so good. It's
Really?
like, it's the best. It's the best chicken. Aside from Lovebird over in Lakeland, which is fire,
Mm-hmm.
Raising Cane's is delicious.
All right, shout out to Raising Cane's. We'll see.
Hey, do you guys know any other artists, rap artists that are sober?
Oh.
I'm sure if I think about it, I can figure it out.
Kanye doesn't drink, right?
No, he does.
I mean, he on something.
He's on one.
I would say Big Sean, probably. I don't see Big Sean drinking.
I don't know about him, but obviously Eminem. He's sober
Okay.
now.
I could see that. For how long has he been sober?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. 50 Cent.
I was gonna say 50 cents.
Funny story about 50 Cent. He takes pictures with alcoholic beverages only to promote the beverage. He's not drinking it. He knows that
Did
him.
they have an alcoholic?
He promotes one. But I think that's crazy how you can not drink but make money off of alcohol.
So Tyler, the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, Ice-T, Macklemore, Kid Cudi,
Mm-hmm.
Andre 3000,
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Gucci Mane, Vince Staples.
Interesting.
Yes.
I
Which-
knew about Tyler and Kendrick, and I'm pretty sure this list left off J. Cole.
Yeah, I don't see J. Cole drinking.
I
But
wonder if
Gucci Man wasn't sober this whole time.
Maybe not, but he's
maybe they're Cali sober.
maybe.
Florida sober.
Florida sober. Speaking of, is Chris Brown on the list?
No.
Oh. April Fool's was really fun. I got Lauren so good.
Tell him.
I was listening to the Freak Show and they were talking about the meet and greet and how girls are like not paying their mortgage to buy the $1,000 ticket to go backstage and do the pictures
To
and all of
get
that
bent
with Chris
over.
Brown. So I'm like, oh, perfect. It's April Fool's. I got it. So I text Lawrence, I just won meet and greet tickets for Chris Brown. And he's like, oh, have you seen those pictures? I was like, oh, well, do you not want to go?
I sent her the picture. I was like, these pictures are the pictures he's taking backstage. You're excited about this?
He stewed all day over it. So I see him later that night, and he's like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I gotta go pick up the tickets. And he's like, what, you really got them? Yeah. And then he started talking, and I pulled out my camera, and I recorded him pleading for...
Pleading?
Yes.
I told her I was coming with her. 'Cause she wasn't going by herself. You seen the pictures that he takes? Have you seen them?
No,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care about Chris Brown.
Well, you're going to care about these pictures. Chris Brown meet and greet. I'm not even going to type anything else other than Chris Brown meet and greet. And then we're going to press images. And, let's just go through them.
He's
That's
like
because those girls want pictures
yeah, I
like
would
that.
not take a picture like that.
That's just because they're asking to take photos.
They got
like that.
boyfriends. What if they got husbands at home? That's
Then they're
inappropriate.
ratchet. I don't know what to tell
That's
you.
inappropriate. Thoughting themselves out for her. And they're paying for it. Yeah, April Fool's, that was a nice one.
Oh,
That was a
we
good
got
one.
5 minutes.
That was a good one.
Well, so something happened with
Uh-oh.
Millie.
Oh, yeah, you've been waiting to tell me this.
Yes. So we're driving to Atlanta, and I get a text from Millie, and it's a screen recording of her scrolling through. She got matched with someone on whatever dating website, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I'm like watching it, and the guy has one leg. Okay. Whatever. But he's very, very open about it. He's drinking beer from his prosthetic leg. In one
Oh,
of the-
God. Ew.
Okay. Hold on, it gets better. So I say run. Like, run away from...
No pun intended.
I can't
I'm
get you.
in the car with the girls, volleyball girls, and everybody. Like, I'm in a car full of people, so I wasn't really paying attention to who she said it was. So I go back to work, and you're going to have to bleep this name out, but she comes back to me, and she says, so-and-so is here. They're behind on their rent. They want to know if they can make payments every week. Oh, by the way, when he walked in, he said, hey, babe, and it's so-and-so. It's the guy she matched with, who has a business. This is what you have to bleep out. That's called.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
And I was like, Millie, how did you not tell me this before? She was like, I put it in the text that I sent you. I was like, I didn't catch that part. So it totally catches me off guard when she comes to ask permission about this guy's rent. and I just figure out that it's the guy she matched with.
Did he know that she was like?
Not until he walked in and said, "Hey, babe."
Babe? Did he even meet her ever?
No.
They just talked online.
Didn't talk at all.
But called her
They
babe?
matched.
What a weirdo.
He swiped left, she swiped right, or whatever the swiping is.
They had to have both swiped together for him to talk to her, I think.
They didn't talk until he came into the office.
That's wild.
That's so creepy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's
I
wild.
told
Millie,
I
no.
said, like, that's where
She's-
tenant's sending me dick pics. I mean,
She's an equal opportunity dater. Like
Yeah.
anybody has a chance. Like
She's
which is good. Like you know, it doesn't matter if you have
She's
one
good.
leg or you know, it's
she'll
good to.
talk to, have great conversation with anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's
but it was
Cool
just
girl.
too weird.
I
Too weird.
wouldn't have been able to keep a straight
Why?
face. I wouldn't have been able to keep a straight
But
face.
so now he's trying to pay off his balance. So he's coming in multiple times.
Balance?
a week.
Balance. I see what you did there. He ran in there to pay his balance. I never listens to hip hop.
Sorry. I couldn't handle it. I was like, you gotta tell him. I can't go out there and talk to him.
Yo,
Has there
That's
been
good.
any other drama at your work?
I mean,
It's
you
been
gotta-
a long time
you
since
get-
we did this.
You think you can top that, John?
Yes, I could.
Well, there's like rat infestations happening. I mean,
It happens.
no,
No.
it doesn't really happen.
No?
No,
Oh. I thought, that's...
it's not a common thing. No, because if a tenant has food, we require them to have pest control, and we typically have pest control for the outside of the building.
Ah.
But when a tenant has food that we don't know about because their business, it has nothing to do with food, and they decide to be a food business.
Ah.
I bet tenants do some grimy stuff.
Right?
No.
Shout out to y'all for getting us to 1,000 followers. I was going to plan a party when we got to 1,000 followers, but I blinked and we were already there. So we
Thanks
really,
to the Chris Brown video.
we really, yeah, it did numbers. We really appreciate y'all's support. We're just beginning, and we're gonna keep it going. So thank y'all for giving us 1,000.
Yes.
Man, let's cheers
do
to
a bula.
1,000 followers, more 1,000 plus. Oh, bula.
bula.
Just beginning.
So I promised Ames that we would not talk about Kendrick, but I have a note here.
All right, bet.
So Kendrick and the West Coast are up this year, right? We can all admit that.
No, we can't.
Kendrick and what?
Like the West Coast is winning this year.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
last year and still this year.
Continue.
So I was thinking, what if we had like a little friendly East versus West Kava?
You trying to get somebody killed again? Oh, the Kava? All right. They talking about rap.
Right? Because I
East
keep
versus
seeing
West.
this California Kava bar place
Ooh.
pop up.
The one when they wear the zip.
Yes.
Yeah, that Lawrence went there. It's in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought it would be interesting to like, I don't know how we could do it, but see like who has the best. I mean, obviously Florida is the best, but
We can prove it.
Yeah.
Hey, any Kava bar out there, or anybody out there, if y'all want to put y'all Kava up to the test of Florida, we're down. We'll figure out how to do it. I mean, what we do, a blind taste test or what? We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm down with starting some beef with the East and West Coast.
Yeah.
We already
If
know
they
how it's going to
froze
end.
it and sent it, do you think that
Yeah.
it would be good?
100%.
All right, maybe we'll work on that.
Well, I say this because, when I went to Atlanta, there's only one Kava bar. Obviously, that's not West Coast. But I decided, it wasn't that far. I had time to go. And I was, very disappointed. It's kind of sad. It was a cool-looking place. They had a vibe, for sure. But, oh, Lawrence, you haven't seen the picture. The girl pulls out this Kava jug. And I look at her and I said, "Oh, is that fresh Kava?" And she goes, "Oh, all of our Kava's fresh." I said, No. Is that the green Kava?"
What color was it?
She was like, "This is ceremonial Kava. I could see through it.
Damn.
In like the
And
picture,
this is in Atlanta?
yeah.
Damn.
The picture does not do it justice. It doesn't look as bad as it was in person, but it was like, this isn't Kava.
So, all right, people. Oh wow. People, listen. It's okay to say I don't know. I don't know. I'm new here. I just got hired. I'm new to Kava. Blah blah blah. It's good to say I don't know, but when you make stuff up and BS about Kava to someone who knows it, it's just a bad first impression. So, if you're gonna work at a Kava bar, learn about the Kava at least that you're selling. That way, if a Kava connoisseur comes in,
You don't look like an idiot.
Right.
you don't look like an idiot. And it happens too many places. Although there are a lot of places where, like little hidden gems here and there that have really, really good product and a variety, like 6 or 7 different Kavas, which is
Well, I'd like to
which is
find
pretty
one
cool.
of those in my travels because I've been sorely disappointed. So
they're
far.
kind of
You gotta stay in Florida.
kind of gotta like
Well, I'm going to Ocala this weekend. I haven't checked to see if they have any.
you gotta kind of like
imagine.
you gotta kind of like accidentally go to one. But what's not an accident, people, is 4/19, the day before
Ooh.
Easter. My job is letting me DJ in the store, which is going to be great.
It's gonna be so much
So
fun.
we'll put the flyer up now. It's called the High and Dry Social. If you guys went to High and Dry with Urban Flow, this is the same umbrella as that. It's kind of like building some momentum, getting you ready for the High and Dry. It's going to be from 7 to 9. We're going to have vendors out there, giveaways, raffles. It's going to be a good time.
T-shirts,
We're
tie-dyeing.
going to do some tie-dye T-shirts. So buy a High and Dry shirt. You're going to be able to tie-dye it. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, man. It's a good time to see everybody. A lot of people come in there and they want to hang out. But this will be a perfect opportunity for them to hang out for an extended period of time.
But it's just like an open house style thing, right?
Yeah. We'll have some stuff out in front. If you haven't been to the downtown location of Urban Flow, look it up.
Question.
What's
I wonder
up?
if you know. Where do people park?
There's a parking lot right across the street, free.
Oh.
So if you take the highway there
And you get
and
off.
you get off 375, it's like literally you make a left right into the parking lot.
I only saw
And
the
then
one there. At the
When you
store.
leave, you get right back on the highway. It's so
Perfect.
it's so easy.
It's actually the exit was like built for us. It's pretty cool.
Although you would be coming from a different way, I think. But it's easy.
Yeah.
It's on. I guess that would be
It's Fifth,
4th
right?
Avenue North, where the parking lot is.
What any route to picks this week?
Ooh, she's getting her phone out. Route to pick. Oh, I wish I would have thought about this. It's
My route to pick is with me, myself.
okay.
Like the writer's block with the album. There's things I could be doing to enhance creativity.
You're not taking your lion's mane anymore.
I'm not taking my lion's mane anymore. So the album's been I'm getting it done, but it's been like a white knuckle. So I need to get back into the creative.
Maybe don't stress about getting it done.
Yeah.
I'm
Having fun.
almost turning into Frank Ocean.
Or
It's been 2
Stephen
years.
Jenkins.
Or Steve, it's been 2 years. Wait, Stephen
I thought
Jenkins
you
waits
meant
too
you were
long.
gonna
Yeah, he
Oh.
gets writer's block, and he's like, I'm finishing up the album,
We're
and then
like
6
Kendrick.
months later, he'll say the same thing. No, we're not talking about Kendrick.
Every time we talk
Lawrence
about
had
Kendrick,
a great point the other day. Who wears a Kendrick
Oh,
shirt?
yeah,
Did you
nobody-
ever see anybody with a Kendrick
way.
shirt on?
by the way, there's no one wearing. Why is there no one wearing Kendrick shirts?
There's one that I sent you guys that I want a while ago.
Like, All the OBO shirts and Drake shirts. I don't see one Kendrick shirt.
No.
Well, because he doesn't have a fashion line. He hasn't done anything.
Oh, he hasn't done anything. But
Sorry. We won't get into
Andre?
that. That was just a sidebar. That was just a sidebar.
We won't.
That was just a sidebar.
But my route to pick is with this guy in Publix.
oh no.
Put a name on it.
I don't know his name. It's
Oh.
He's a
Instacart
customer.
shopper.
Uh-oh.
I was getting some bread at the bakery, and the lady's getting it. The lady that works in the bakery, and she's like talking to me. We're just shooting the shit, and I had left my cart like over a little bit, kind of out of the way, so it wouldn't be in people's way. And this freaking asshole, go buy your own groceries because that is so annoying. Like, these Instacart shoppers are shopping for so many people at one time. Like,
Yeah.
the people who actually take the time
Oh,
to
yeah.
go to the store.
And they're on a mission too. Don't get in their way.
Right.
You see them with their phones, like.
Yeah, so he comes up, he interrupts our conversation and wants to know if she has something, and she said, "No, we don't." And he starts talking, and she goes, "Sir, I'm helping her right now." So I was like, "All right, cool." So we finished talking. I turn around and I'm like, "Do you know where my cart is?"
You took it?
My cart was gone. There's nobody else in the bakery. Nobody had come into the
Was
bakery.
there anything in it?
My reusable bags and my giant cup of kava.
You got his gift bag. Wait, you took the Kava?
He took my whole cart.
That's
All the shit in it.
bullshit.
Oh no, man, you
She
can
was
die.
like-
You can die about that.
It must have been that guy. He was pissed that I wouldn't help him, and like you and I kept
Aw.
talking. And I was like, "What do I do?" Like, I mean, it's just reusable bags, but I like my reusable bags. And I would really
Yeah.
like my cup, my
Fuck
drink
that.
bag.
The Kava, yeah. You
I
gonna take
wonder
the
what he
Kava?
did with it. Did he just put it somewhere?
So she's like, "Go over to customer service." So customer service gets on the intercom.
Uh-oh.
If you've taken a cart with
Yo.
reusable bags that have sugar skulls on them and a teal cup with fishing tournament on it.
It was that cup?
Yes.
It wasn't even a reuse
No.
or like a throwaway cup.
No.
Oh, wow.
So she's like, "Please return it to customer service." So I wait there for a few minutes and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go just hunt this motherfucker down. So I start going through the store, and sure enough, there's my cart just ditched by the yogurts.
Yo, he dished it like a Hyundai
All
Sonata.
the way by the yogurts. And you were at the deli?
At the bakery.
At the bakery. So he just pushed it all the way to the back corner of the store.
Was the Kava in there?
Yeah. I
That's
drank it.
wild. I would have drunk
That's
it
so
too.
mean.
I don't
You can-
know if it was
I
him, but it had
wonder-
to have been.
Yeah.
You can catch some hot
Listen,
rocks for
I've
that.
almost taken somebody's cart that has groceries in it, but not somebody's cart that has their personal items in
No,
it.
thank goodness your purse wasn't in
Never
there.
put my purse in there.
That's wild. That's
So,
wild.
My route to pick is with him.
Oh yeah.
That's
Ew.
wild. What you thinking?
That's all right. My route to pick. Let's see. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm
Okay.
Just,
You're allowed to
everything's
be.
going my way. I don't pay for dogs. I pray for dogs.
Pray for $1 million.
Well, I have another
Right.
one.
You could
My route to pick is with Orlando, New Orleans, and Atlanta.
Well, dang.
because they don't have kava.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, dang.
Have a drink.
All right. Sorry, New Orleans and Orlando and Atlanta.
Atlanta was actually really cool.
Yeah, Atlanta was cool when I went.
It was a
That's
bit.
one of my
Shout out to the
favorites.
varsity.
It was a bit much. Volleyball tournament going on. There were 2,000 teams in that volleyball tournament. 2,000 teams.
That's a lot of people.
Convention center, 3 exhibit halls, like 100 courts each. It was insanity.
Do you have any of these parents drinking kava with you?
I have one that wants to, but she's still thinking about it. A lot of the other parents, tailgate at the car with other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Convention center right next to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Guess what else was going on?
What?
Professional volleyball, a block away, but at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, March Madness.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of parking.
It was
Hotels
madness.
must have been so expensive.
We had an Airbnb, thank goodness.
That's a lot
In
going
the hood.
on.
little bit in the hood.
That's a lot going on. But the thing is, you don't know it's the hood until
Until you
You
get
leave.
there.
like you don't.
No. You know it's the hood when you go to the Kroger.
Where'd you saw Amscott and a check cashing place right next door? That's the sign. Liquor store, Amscott, check cashing place.
So
Perhaps.
there was a liquor store that I actually went into, and I've never been into a liquor store like this before. There was like this huge long counter where you could pay, and it had all glass and bars over it. And like all the aisles in the liquor store were just wine and buzz balls and like beer. All the liquor was behind the counter.
Yeah.
Even the like Skull vodka.
Oh, wow.
What's buzzballs?
I don't really know because I've never had them. I just see them at gas stations. And they're really popular in New Orleans. Like
are they little mini bottles or something?
yeah,
that's good
some
in-
kind of like wine liqueur type.
Not
thing.
good enough to be behind the counter.
Yeah, you can buy them at like a gas station.
Okay, I never know.
So they're like this big. But in New Orleans, they're this big.
Yeah. Wonder why there's so many
Wild.
drunk people.
Yeah.
What we got on our feet tonight?
Oh,
Tree rocking.
I got my Hunter Green Jordan ones that I blinged out, of course.
Matching the chromacopia sweater.
Chromacopia sweater. The back is pretty dope.
Bad.
It says, what does it say on the back?
Chromacopia. I did not bring Lawrence to this show. Tyler, the Creator, Chromacopia World Tour.
Something about the light, right?
Can you feel the light?
Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel the fire? I love it. It's such a good album. Have you listened? Oh shit! Have you listened to it? I didn't even spill that, and I just sat on it.
That's impressive.
Wow.
That's impressive.
I have to admit, no, I have not.
You haven't? At first listen, it's kind of out there, but
It's Tyler.
it's really good.
It grew me.
It's really good.
It grew me for sure.
And there's all these kind of like Kanye's albums with his mother talking. There's a lot
that's
of
cool.
that, and she's just giving him advice, and
Aw.
she sounds endearing but somewhat ratchet at the same time.
Do you know the story behind the mask?
The mask that he
Why he's
wears?
wearing the mask?
No.
He said in an interview that this album is so vulnerable and so personal to him that he had to wear a mask when recording it because it was so,
He
wow.
wore that mask during the beginning of the concert. When it started, it was like more chromacopia with the green and everything, and he had the mask on.
That's so cool.
And then he took it off and went to like the bridge from the main stage to the stage in the back where it was an apartment, and then he just changed and he was more Tyler, and you could see his face, but it looked really hot. You could see the sweat dripping
Aw.
out
That's
from
dope.
underneath it.
He gives a
It
good
makes
show.
him look scary, that mask. It really does.
He gives a real good show. I appreciate any artist that if I'm spending over a certain amount of money, you give me my money's worth. Tyler is one of those.
That was an expensive show.
Was it worth it?
Just to see Mason so happy, it
I'll
was.
remember it forever.
Yeah, that was the best part.
We got on the Gucci slides. And
Oh yeah, sorry.
Just light work. Just light work. Comfy. A little bit of comfy. Those are new. I haven't seen those.
Is that what you bought when we
From
went
Bottom?
to Full Court?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And they match your T-shirt. That's so
which is
cute.
also new
Oh, that's
because
dope.
Atlanta had a baby store.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to
That's
Fancy.
So that
Alright.
was really fun. That was one of the highlights.
With cherry blossoms.
That's when I got it.
Oh,
because
I love it.
Babe's coming back. For sure.
Well, the store was really cool. I told Abby as we were walking up, I was like, Abby, when we leave, we're going to do just like we did at Buc-ee's. We're going to put a KavaSpills sticker on the bottom of the window of the Babe store, right? Because, at Buc-ee's, we put it on the beaver out front.
Yeah.
So we got it down now. I'm like, I'm going to tell you to hit record, you record, and then we got to run. And she was like, all right. So we go in, and of course, it's expensive, so we spent a lot of money there. But as soon as we walked in, this security guard came and sat right by the front door.
Oh, wow.
They knew what you were gonna do.
I don't know, but there were all these signs all over the store. You weren't allowed to take photos or video inside.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't want to mess with it. Afterwards, I thought about it and I was like, I should have just asked them, can I do this to record it and then take it off?
Yeah, true.
But I didn't think about it. But it's in Buckhead, which is right outside Atlanta. It's super
Nice
ritzy.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it up there.
Is it better to ask for forgiveness or permission?
It depends. We were in Atlanta, so I wasn't going to ask for forgiveness because
Yeah.
Right.
you might not be able to.
True.
Yeah,
Did you
it's
see Young Thug there?
I didn't. I was looking out for a lot of people, and we didn't get to go to the Claremont.
That is the best place.
We were on our way there, but then, of course, the girls got done they went to a professional volleyball game, which was really cool. So we had to go.
They have professional volleyball?
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know until we were there, and the coach was like, "Do you guys want to
You
go to
should have got them
professional
and brought them back to the house and scooted
Right?
over to the Claremont because
We were
it's the
so
place.
What, the
tired.
volleyball players?
No,
The Claremont
Abby and
Lounge.
her friend.
I'll bet. You know, it's
We
Claremont.
did go to a slime museum.
Like slime, like Young Thug in them?
No, like 500 gallons of slime.
Oh, wow.
It was actually really fun.
It looked cool.
We
Huh.
got to make our own slime.
That's
It was very
interesting.
therapeutic.
That is very, very, very interesting. This
Kava
Kava
strong.
strong.
We didn't even refill.
Jinx
Oh.
Kava strong. What are we missing?
I guess we're good.
Coming up next on the podcast, we're going to have Defrey back on.
Yes.
He just dropped an album, so we're going to
I
have
heard
him on
one of
the
the
show.
songs. It's really good.
It's actually really good. There's one
Yeah.
song I like in particular that I got on repeat. Album on repeat right now, besides Life is Beautiful by Larry June and 2 Chainz. What am I playing?
Chromacopia.
Chromacopia. Put
Chromacopia.
Chromacopia in your decks, guys, and put that on
Yes.
I've
repeat.
been listening to the playlist you asked me to make you.
Oh yeah. Keep adding to it. Keep adding.
I do.
Amanda likes the like Dirty South, like what 2000s.
I feel like it's a pretty good mix. There's a lot of 90s in there. It's not
It's all in the South though.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of what my algorithm plays.
Yeah, it's definitely in the South.
I do, yeah, I tend
We should-
to lean towards Southern rap.
Do
We
you
should
like
do a-
Glorilla?
I
Saying it like that, so I heard it like that.
I can't say that I like her, but I often get into the songs.
Ooh.
when
Yeah, there's
when they're
something
on because
about
it just
her.
makes me like, ugh.
She's
Ooh.
actually like really cute when she not when she's singing, but in real life. Like
Yeah,
Oh, that I
she
don't
came up on your nerves feed.
yeah, I love
My
the way
nerves
she
feed.
talks. I was trying to figure out what
So
it is
strong.
about her accent.
I'm gonna
But
chug it real quick.
all right, let's do a quick Obula and let's get out of
All
here.
right, you gonna check the whole thing?
Yeah.
You ain't about that life.
Oh,
I refill.
you are leaving.
No, I was talking.
So
Oh,
I talked more than you.
You got a lot more to chug.
You won't finish it.
Oh, it's so good.
all right.
Oh,
Bet.
congratulations! It's the first time you've finished
Ooh.
it when we've done that.
Oh, all right, people. That's it. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all. Hey, when we see you, man. We've had busy life. She got volleyball going on. She's going to cornucopias without her boyfriend. I'm in Puerto Rico, so we film.
Without me.
We film when we can, so we appreciate y'all sticking with us. Thank you for 1,000
Subscribers.
subscribers and followers on Instagram. Continue to check us out on YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We got High and Dry Social coming up on the 19th. Come see me.
Oh, and
anything else,
one of
girls?
my favorites from Tribe, Chase. It's his last day,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm gonna really miss him because I really like him.
Yeah.
He's such a
Shout
sweetheart.
out to Chase, man. You're gonna be missed. You're a legend. You're a
Stop
legend.
by and see him.
Stop by and see him on his last day.
Mhm.
Shout out.
Yeah, they're having a pasta party at. Well, this is probably going to come out after that. Pasta party if
Mozzarella.
Friday.
Shout out to Jack behind the camera.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Anything else we're missing?
Yep.
All right. Oh, okay.
You yelled at me one time when I tried to pull it with an empty